So yeah, like I mentioned in the previous video, I will be removing the tires from this. I will not be using these tires. I'm not a big fan of these CSD tires. I will sell them. Somebody might want them. And then we're going to be putting the Dunlop Moto 3 tires on these, but that's when the wheels are all set up. So I've got to put this front hub on the rear wheel. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to disassemble all the wheels, all the spokes, and we're going to put the front hub on the rear wheel. All right, and then the rear hub on the rear wheel will go to the new dealie, the new wheel. All right, the XL wheel. So Hazelmega will have this fancy rear wheel, the XL Takasago, which is good. All right, because the rear wheel takes a lot of punishment on the Supermoto. Okay, so that's the plan. Remove the tires and then all this sprockets and stuff. All right, Hazelmega. All right, Hazelmega here, and I'm going to go uninstall my first tire. All right, for the build videos. All right, I'm just gonna speed up the video. I'm not gonna talk or anything. All right, hopefully, and I'll let you know how it goes. How about that? I've already removed the valve core. I should probably take this nut off next. Okay, but I'll take it off. All right, and then we'll take this tire and the tube and all that stuff out. Okay, all right. We'll speed it up right now. Okay, there we go. Got the tire off. Yeah, these front tires are a real pain in the ass to take out. I'm not gonna lie, dude. They're so low profile and tight, man. All right, so there it is. This tire is in pretty good shape. It's pretty brand new. So, and then there's a tube right there. I forgot to take the valve core out of the tube, but I was wondering, why does it still have air in it? Like, well, I still got it off, so. Probably would have been easier if I taken the valve core out, all right? But it looks like it's in good shape. It looks like the spokes, yeah, the spokes are really loose on this. So I guess I'm gonna have to tighten the spokes on this. What I'll probably do is throw it on the balancing stand and tighten the spokes. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna take it apart anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If the spokes are loose, that's actually better for me. It'll be easier for me to uninstall. All right. Okay, so I will be selling this if anybody's interested in it. All right, all my spacers came out. Put them back on. But yeah, it was hard getting the tire off of the rim, and it was hard. It's hard getting the tube out, because the valve stem is like so long and the tire is only so tall. I was supposed to say. Okay, there's the first wheel. Okay, before I get on the other wheel, I'm going to go remove this rotor because we're not going to be using it. What is this, the front wheel? Yeah, the front wheel I'll be using a floating rotor, so ditch this. Ooh, it's pretty hard to get off. Loctite. I should probably heat it up with the heat gun first. Definitely don't want to strip these. Okay, so this one, I don't know why the valve stem is crooked on it. That's kind of weird. It's not supposed to be like that, but alright. Anyway, here we go. The rear wheel. Okay, I was huffing and puffing of that one. This one was just as hard as the front, alright? I think it was a little easier to get the tube out, but yeah, it was a real pain in the ass to get out, is what I want to say. I could not get the tube out. What I had to do was I had to break the bead on the other side so I could shift the wheel a little bit through the rim, and then I could get the valve stem out. The valve stem is always the hard part of getting out. Okay, but there it is. I got it out. I had trouble getting it off the rim too. I scratched the rim a lot. That's what I want to say, but that's okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks because I'm going to be using, this is the rear wheel. This is the one I'm going to be using. So only the front wheel we're not going to be using. Yeah, what a bummer, but that's okay. All right, so there it is. I got that. Probably want to take these rim strips off too. Put them back on. Put the tires back on. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and uninstall this brake rotor and then the sprocket. Okay, the sprocket still looks pretty good shape. So. These are hard to get out. Oh, my bad. It was one size up. Yeah, this is the wrong size. That's why it's not working. No wonder. Like, all right, let's try this again. There we go. It's the wrong size. I was like, oh wait, it's the next size up. Well, I kind of messed these ones up, so we can't use these anymore. Okay, there we go. I got it. No wonder. I was like, wait a minute. That's weird. Okay, that's my bad. I should have figured it's the rear wheel. It has a bigger bolt, so I don't know why there's this tape on here. Okay, I probably want to make sure these are straight. They look straight. I'll check them all. Okay, we're going to remove the rear sprocket and then I'll be done with this wheel. Seem like all these are not straight. Oh, pain in the ass. Oh! Yeah, it's on there. Let me keep that one up. Oh my God. Whew. It's tough. Yeah, it's always hard getting it out the first time, man. So this is a 42.2 sprocket. I'm probably not going to use this. I'll probably sell it. That's what I'll do. Looks like it's in great shape. This is the high-speed sprocket. This is the one if you want to go high speeds but not get there very fast. Yeah, this is the one. Top speed sprocket is what it's called. I don't even think the heat helped. Alright, I'm done with this wheel. See how tight the spokes are. Actually, these are fine. The front one wasn't very tight. Okay. Okay, I got my straight wheel here. I'm going to be taking this sprocket off, this rotor off, and installing a new one. Like a regular one, not a floating one. I don't need a fancy rear rotor if I'm going to ride on the street. Okay, I should clean it up first. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna install the brake rotor that I took off of that other wheel. All right. So basically, I'm just gonna swap it. I swapped it from the other wheel that we removed, and we're gonna put it on this one. Okay. I'm gonna put some new Loctite on the bolts, just to be safe. Hopefully these don't break. These are the ones that we took off of yeah, these are the ones that we used for this rotor. So the Loctite still looks like it's in great shape though. So I don't think we need to put new Loctite. How do you know this thing is centered, man? Right? It's got a little bit of slop in it. does not want to go in there. Like that. Okay, I'm going to torque it to like 10 newton meters, but I'm going to start at 7. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go at 10 newton meters. Okay. I think it's actually supposed to be 12, but you know, we'll just do 11. How about that? Okay, I'm just going to go in a circle and do 11. Okay, alright, there we go. It's on there. Alright, that's on there. And we're going to go remove this rotor of this sprocket. This kind of just explodes off of there, huh? Alright, this is my old sprocket. We will not be using this anymore. I think it might be worn out. I think it's best to replace it. One thing I should be checking is the bearings. So yeah, I think it's time to change the bearings on this, so I guess we're gonna have to do that at some point, but not right now. So how does Hades Omega know? Well, here's his old Supermoto wheel. Very gritty. It hardly moved, man. Yeah. No bueno. So we gotta get new bearings for this. I might have to take all this stuff off again, so. Alright, so how do I know? Well, look at this is a brand new wheel, right? Look at how much smoother it moves. Yeah. Yeah. I think that those bearings need to be replaced. Okay, well, I guess we found out that we need to change the bearings on this. I'll probably have to check the front too, see if those need to be replaced. But for now, let's just put this thing together and then I'll figure that out later. Okay. So we'll be using this brand new takeoff that I got from Lunicycle a while ago. They were selling these for $5. What a bargain, right? Let's see if I can get more of these. I'm going to use this for the street, all right? Because the reason I want to use this for the street is because it lasts longer. It's steel. All right, I don't need a fancy sprocket for riding on the street is what I want to say, okay? So we're going to use this 48 tooth sprocket. That's for a, what's it for? Yeah, so we're going to use this 48 steel tooth, the stock 48 tooth sprocket. And then we're going to be using the Warp 9 aluminum sprockets for the dirt bike wheels and the racetrack wheels. Okay. So that's the reason I'm installing this regular steel one. Okay, I'm going to use 20 foot-pounds. I guess I'm going to get the big one out. Or how about 21? They give you a range, like something to 22 foot-pounds, so I was like, okay. Okay. Alright, so this wheel is ready to go back on the bike. All right, so that's the wheel I'll be rocking for now until I get the dirt wheel set up, and then we finish building the track wheels. All right. All right, Hazemaker here, and we're done for today is what I'm going to say. All right, so I removed the tires from these wheels. I think they still hold air. I should have done that. I should have put air in it first to see if it holds air, but I think it's fine. It's the tubes that should be holding the air anyway, so I'll check the tubes. Yeah, so we got a bare wheel right here. All right, this is the rotor for this, front rotor, and then this is the rim strip for it. There's the 2 tires right here. All right, here's the other bare wheel right here. Okay, I kind of scratched it up a little bit trying to take the tire off, but it's fine. It's nothing a little paint pen won't fix. And then there's this wheel right here that we worked on. I changed the sprocket. We put another 48, kind of brand new 48 tooth sprocket, and then we put I put the rotor from this wheel on this wheel. Okay, and what are we gonna put on this one? We put them back. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the Luna floating rotor on this one when we put it back. So okay, Hades Mega is not really big on rear brake. Okay, I don't use rear brake a whole lot. I use a regen, but yeah, if I do need to stop really hard, then yeah, I would kind of need a rear brake. So yeah, if I was gonna brake without regen, then yeah, I probably do need a strong rear brake. So I will put the best brakes on the track wheels. So what I found out is that the bearings are going bad on this rear wheel, and I should probably take that front wheel out and check the bearings on that too. Okay, I should probably check the bearings on all my wheels. Let me see. Stick my finger in there. I know it's not that hard. This one is still fine. This one still moves. The other one did not want to move, man. This one's still good. It's maybe halfway there, is what I want to say. This one should be brand new, man. 21-inch wheel. Okay. Yeah, should probably check the bearings on the dirt wheels. Okay. Yep. Well, so definitely looks like I'm gonna have to order some new bearings. I probably should order a new seal too. Yeah, I probably should order a new seal. What's the rear wheel? What's the rear wheel like? Oh, this one's fine. See, this one still moves around. Yeah, this one's starting to get there. No, this one's good too. Okay, so yeah, just that rear wheel. It's because that's the one that I use at high speeds so much. All right, we use this one for racing. So, all right, so Hades Vegas got to take that. I just kind of checked all the wheels right now, the wheel bearings. I just said like, hey, why don't you check the wheel bearings since we're like already here? And then I checked it and I was like, oh, this is not good. So I'm gonna have to take this wheel off and check it at some point. We may need to change the bearings on all of them. I think out of all the wheels that I have, probably these Supermoto wheels probably have the most miles on it, because that's what I use for like DoorDash and racing. So. And then so we're just going to use these ones for racing. See, this one's nice and smooth. Yeah, it's not even broken in yet. It's so tight. Okay, so I think what I got going on in the next part is we're going to go remove these wheels, take the spokes off, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to remove these spokes, and then that'll be it, all right? And then we'll just leave it like that, all right? And then we're going to remove these spokes. I'll go over it in the next video anyways, but yeah, we're going to remove these spokes, and we're going to move all of this onto here, okay? And then we'll have a front wheel with the rear rim on it, all right? It'll have the wider rear rim. And then this wheel, yeah, we'll put the front sprocket, the front hub on this one, all right? And then this one, we're gonna put this on that new wheel that I bought, all right? But I don't know if it's gonna fit because the holes are so big in it. This is a motorcycle wheel, so it's not a... Okay, so that's the plan. All right, so that's what I got done today. I changed the sprocket rotors, took the tires off, and I took all the rotors off with the wheels and sprockets. All right, thanks for watching. That's the first part of the wheel work. That's what I want to say. All right, here's we go.